Very good morning to one and all person over here. I am Pragasam, working as an assistant professor in KSR College of Engineering. Now I am going to give some uh, data structures presented in Python programming. In Python programming, you can have a data such as inbuilt data such as like a list, tuples, and dictionaries are there. Now we will see about um, we will see about dictionary, sorry, list in so in the list we are going to see the creating list and how to update the list and how to concatenate one list from another list and how to repeat we can have some methods and sorting. These and all we are going to see in list data structures. A data set can have a list means it is a group of elements which is stored to process the group of elements. So a list is a similar to an array. In C programming, we are discussed arrays like that. In a list in Python, we are using an array that consists of group of elements or items. So a list can store elements in a different between an array and a list. An array can store only one type of element, whereas a list can store different types of elements. So lists are the most used data type in Python programs. A list can store different types of elements. It is a mutable one. So lists are stored in a square bracket, square basis. So now I will see the example. Student equal to 10 CSE capital M. So in 10 means it is a integer value. It is a string value and can have some integer values. So create an empty list without any elements. That is also possible in list. So you're using a square bracket, you can create a list without any elements. Then a list is a mutable one. So create a list by embedding the elements inside a pair of square braces. So 10 CSE, M 50, 55, 62, 74, 66. That and all. That and all can separated all the elements. Separated all the elements will be stored in the single list. So list name is student. So we are going to print that name. So print that list. So print of student means it will print all the values 10 CSE, M, 50, 55, 62, 74, 66. These values will be stored. Okay, so indexing and slicing operations are commonly done on the listing. So indexing represents accessing elements by their position. So you can have two types of index. One is positive index and another one is negative index. So positive index slicing represents extracting a piece of list by mentioning starting and ending position numbers. So ending start value, stop step size. So print student of 0, 3, 1 means so 0 where you are going to start the index value 0 to 3 up to 3 values. So 0, 1, 2, 3 values will be printed and then 10 CSEM, so that will be print. So print student of double colon means it will print all the group what are the values present in that list, so that value will be printed. And list, five operations can be performed in list. So one is length finding a length, concatenate the two list, and repetition, membership, and iteration operations. So range functions will be used to use the values will be stored. So and then next create a list using a range function. So for now list 1 equal to range of 10. So for I in list 1, that means print I print. Okay, so from 0 to 10 up to 10 values will be printed. So list equal to range 4 comma 10 means so for I in list, so from beginning fourth value from the beginning to fourth value. So on the next list 3 equal to range of 3 comma 10 comma 2. So from starting value is 3 and it will be increment by 2. So 3, 5, 7, 9. So that value will be printed. So that's a use of range function. So using access using a looping functions, and then appended, updated, delete, so that when so a list is a mutable one, so we can modify any values in that elements. Updating, changing of the values will be useful. So append an element, adding an element at the end of the list, um, and also values will be updated using update, and append will be used to update the elements in the list. So you can also use it to delete the elements in the list. So also we are using reverse function, which is used to reverse the values in the elements. Without using reverse method, the for elements, how to reverse a element without using looping function. Using the looping function, you can easily reverse the elements. So also use plus operator on two list to join, so which is used to concatenate, and also repetitions of list, so you can use star operator to repeat the values. Membership means the value will be there or not, so that's why we are using the membership operation. So this and all some methods will be used in that list. So, and finding smaller biggest and smallest elements in the list, and sorting the list in the value. So that's all about the list operations. Okay, thank you.